Hey gang, it's your old buddy Dave, out of the basement into the garage. And just a quick update on the progress of the virtual pinball cabinet. You can see this is the one side. The paint is done with the exception of I'm going to put a clear coat over the top of that, but the design came out to be what I was after, I'd say. There's a few rough spots in the wood underneath, but that's okay. That's still the front, no change there. The back, again, no change. And what's left to do is this side, which just has the gray primer and a little bit of overspray. What I don't believe I've covered since the last time was this, my shadow in the ground. No, let's try it in the sun a little bit. Without my shadow. That's the front bezel. I've made the cutouts for the monitor, for the speakers, and I've painted it black. Again, I want to put a clear coat on there. I just put a coat on it, a light coat last night. I had to sand one small area that didn't turn out so well, but it's looking better now. So, tomorrow I believe is going to be a nice day, so it should be good for clear coating this thing. Then in a couple days I can start on the other side, because I do lay it on the opposite side, so the surface I'm painting is face up, so that way I don't get any runs. It's not to say it's without problems, but it works okay. You can see down inside, in addition to the newspaper, I did find on eBay a pinball apron, which I'm debating on whether to use, how to use, whatever. It may be too big. I've just started taking measurements of the monitor. Like I said, it may be too big, but I'll see what I can do. I do like the idea of having in there the colors that you probably can't tell from a YouTube video, but the colors don't quite match up. This would be the only yellow on it. There's a bit of rust on it, so boy, I'm real tempted to sand it down and repaint. Just make it black. Maybe put my own sticker right in the middle there. But I've got the firepower in the basement, and man, I love the firepower machine, and it's like I hate to do anything to desecrate the firepower name, because it is a fun machine. But like I say, the colors don't quite match up. There's the rust. But I do like the ability, it's got the holders for the instruction cards. I could make my own. When I bought it, it came with a little housing for the shooter. I don't know if I can use it though. So I've got the flippers coming in, the shooter coming in here, the flipper buttons coming in here. It may get in the way. First things first, monitor and what do you call it? Yeah, the monitor. Monitor and the flipper buttons. We'll see how things are fitting from there. I still have the rail on the sides for both of them, and I still have to drill out for the holes. When I first drilled these holes, the rail was still on, so I drilled one, I measured it out, drilled a center hole for both of these, same on the other side, so that it went through the rail and the wood, so it should be lined up for each of them. Then when I took the rail off, I figured if I drill the wood out, drill them out separately. When I put them back on, they should line up. So that's the latest and greatest. Once the back box is pretty much ready to go, I've got the hardware to mount the monitor. The speakers come with their own. Basically, it's 4 screws. That's all they take. So, and I knocked out the back of the back box so I can put some pieces of 1x3 down that were left over from another project, similar to the one that's there on the floor. But it's because I got a whole bucket of them. You always keep your bucket of them right next to the unicycle. But it's there on the floor, and man, it's close enough now that, and the legs are in decent enough shape. I did order new leg levelers for them. So what I would like to do is finish up this painting so I can take it down to the basement and start assembly. But in the meantime, I can be working on getting the monitor, the framing for it in here. So until next time, I guess that's it for now, and I'll keep you posted.